My digital class, and this is a discussion for cycles in water booklet, and let's look at this question together. Luke placed 4 identical plastic containers for ABCD containing equal amount of water in the freezer. And what happened is after 5 hours, he took the 4 containers out of the freezer and placed them, each of them on a dish as shown below. Okay, so you can see this is ice, a plastic container, and a dish. And he left the plastic container at different location and recorded the amount of water collected on the dishes after 15 minutes in the table below. Okay, so now before we look at the table, you can understand what the question is trying to do. So basically, again, this is ice, and they put a dish here, means that they are collecting something, right? Basically, they are collecting some water droplets. Okay, because you know, right, they are actually in the freezer taking out. So this is actually cold. This is cold. This whole thing is cold. Okay, and of course the surrounding is warmer. So of course condensation will form outside. The water droplets will form outside here, right? Okay, but what happened is the amount of water collected in the dish, I mean in cm cube, the volume, in at A is only 3, B is 12, C is 6, D is 9. What causes such difference? We can see that because he left this at different location. Means that locations affects the water or the condensation. You get what I mean? The temperature, because we know this is cold, is the same. But the warm environment, warm surrounding is different. Some can be hot, some can not that hot. Okay. And now what we need to do is we need to identify which one of the following shows the correct order of the temperature of the location where the containers were placed. So we need to find, based on the information above, which one is placed at the lowest temperature. I mean the surrounding lowest temperature, which one is highest temperature. Now again, we know the theory of condensation, right? What happens is the water vapor in the air comes into contact with a cooler surface, which in this case is a plastic container, loses heat to it and condenses to form water droplets. So with this in mind, you actually can try to guess, right? If I bring this ice thing, this plastic container here at a very hot place, does more condensation happens or less? Kind of more, right? Because of that huge difference in the temperature. If I ice, I mean, if for example I bring up from the freezer, but I put it in an aircon very cold room, I mean, there's less. I mean, the surrounding air is cooler, right? So that it's hard to condense. You get what I mean? Okay. So it's actually very easy to guess, right? Okay. So highest temperature means more water. So which one is a more water? B, right? So this one's for sure should be so B. Lowest temperature supposed to be less water, right? So which one? A. So here is A. So which one have the answer of A and B? A and B here. I mean, if you look carefully, we have option number 3. So the answer for this question is option number 3. Okay, and that's all for this question. And I think it's kind of easy, but again, it's something that's interesting to think about it. Okay, thank you. See you. Bye bye.